Photography skills with creativity.
Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified when we post new videos.
Yeah, good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the graphic design training. I believe we're doing great today. Today, I want to show us how we can make a Sunday party flyer on our Android smartphone using PixelLab. This is very simple. The picture was gotten from Google anyway. Then I want to show you how you can use this kind of a beginning picture to make a party flyer. We won't know anything about party flyers to do with a sexy picture that can actually tell what the design is all about. So having got that, then how are we going to do the blending and other stuff is what I'm going to show you step by steps, following the principle of hierarchies and others. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. So the first thing to do, we have our background being size. We can check this 120 by 120. After that, we have it the template being shown like this. Then we'll go back to the kind of a background we want to use. So I want to use a kind of a blue and black being combined together, just like this. So we have a black color here, then we'll have a blue color. So now we can choose any kind of a template we actually wanted here. So I think this is cool. So having selected this, we can just bring it down a little bit by making this come down, or if you don't want it that way, we can bring it down anyway, other ways around, depends on how we want it. Nevertheless, let's just bring it to the middle, just as this. So after that, to correct the mistake, we can tap on the sticker, then we enable the sticker just as this. Enable the sticker just as this to make sure that everything actually shown. So after position that, just go to opacity, then you reduce the opacity very little just to correct it. Now we have it locked. After that, we access our gallery by bringing the image I'm talking about. So we are using this particular image for the design. So after that, the next thing we're going to do is to just lock, then we're going to copy these particular images. So after copy, then we're going to select it properly, or nevertheless, what we're going to do is since we can hide this and bring the original image from photo room where I remove the backgrounds. So you just increase the size just as perfect as this. Then it has to go to the back anyway, but we'll make it look awesome. So we're going to bring this, let it come like this. Okay, perfect. Send to the back. Okay,
Don't
cool.
forget to hit the
So after
subscribe
sending
button
to
and the bell
back,
icon.
we still have one more. So we copy. Then after copy, then we're going to have another one, and that will exceed this a little bit. So we go up. So we send it to the back. Now we have the three, as you can see. So what we're going to do next is to just make sure that everything is being blended there properly. So how can we blend?
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon.
I'm sending this, the second one. I'm sending it to the back. So send it a little bit so that we'll have.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Perfect. Then the third one we have to go to. So we have the third one. Have to go to the back, but somehow showing a little bit, just as perfect as this. So after that, the next thing we're going to do is to just lock the two. So after locking, we are going to deal with this by going to we are going to blend our hand anyway. So click the mask and you go to reduction and reduce this. So after you reduce it, click OK and click this arrow so that you'll be able to move it to cut out some pets. So after cutting out some pets, then you can see categorically that the rest are not really showing. So what we're going to do next is to just go to opacity, then we're going to hide every inch of it. So let's say 30. Then the last one need to be hidden as well. So we'll have something like 30 as well. Or let's say 20 anyway. Shouldn't be showing. Let's say 20. Then the previous one should be 20 as well. Okay, perfect. So now we have the whole sky here. So we'll go back to the gallery. We'll have what we call a schedule being downloaded as well. Then as you can see, so we go to the color. So we're going to change the entire color. So we have this. So while we are going to move this towards this side, as you can see, so everything will actually plumb where we have our blue. So you can see, right? Then the bottom, when we have that, we're going to still place black at the bottom to make it obvious anyway. So what we're going to do at that particular area is I'm going to show you. So we have this. The next thing we're going to do is to let go here. We will have this. You can see. So let's use a gradient and everything will actually be plumb. Then we're going to copy. So after copy, we can shift a little bit to this side, as you can see. So we copy to the next one. So we can see, right? So now everything is actually shown. But today is one thing we are going to use. We are going to do at this particular junction to make everything rhyme. So this one should be lighter a little bit, not as deep as this. So you need to be showing. So we can go to opacity to have it reduce, okay, so that it can be showing. Then the one that needs to be deeper is already deep. So what we're going to do next is to correct that mistake around this. So we're blending the color. So we go to this particular sticker. So where we have everything being locked, okay, lock everything. Then we'll go to the sticker where we'll have this. We're going to use a sticker to correct this error. So what we're going to do next is to just use the blue color at this juncture. So we'll just correct the chest, okay, and it has to be cut a little bit. So we have the blue, save here. Then we tap on this image again. So go to the mask. Then we enable the mask to be able to cut out very well, but not as big as this. Okay, when we cut it to that particular side, we click OK so that we can now use our blending. We can blend towards that side. Okay, perfect. So we copy as much as you can till when you are able to cover this particular mess. So I used to make it blend. Okay, it shouldn't be showing at all. So blend it together so that it will not show. Okay, guess we are through with that. It's no more showing and everything is actually blended, as you can see. So I'm still thinking of something to do, but this is properly covered. So after covering that, what we're going to do next is to just we've covered that. So I'm thinking of shifting this number 2, the second image, shift it to this side. Okay, very cool. Shift it to that side. So that one is obvious anyway. So now cool. So the next thing we are going to do after that, the first one, the third one needs to be shifted as well. So we shift it, the third one, so that everything will actually cool and work better. So, and it has to be displayed. So we'll go to our shadow here. We will hide one for us to be able to see how they are. If possible, peradventure we have it deleted, while this will be unlocked. So now we'll be able to have a glance view of it. So now we have this. What we're going to do next is to just have the hand being cut as well. So we go here, go to the mask, enable, and you click on this particular arrow to reduce the size. Click on the arrow to move it so that you'll be able to cut it out. So perfect. Perfect. So the last one can just be enjoying like that. So now we have everything being cool anyway. Let's check the opacity shouldn't be reduced. So now everything is cool, fine, better now. So now the next thing we are going to do, we are going to double this. Okay, very cool. So we double this. After double it, you shift it a little bit to cover some pet area here. So let it cover. Let's check the color, whether the color is just like this or like this. So the color is just okay. Let it grow up. Okay, perfect. So now we have this as our options. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now the next thing we are going to do is to just put a finishing touch here. So we are going to have a black stuff. So we copy this. After copy, we can now rotate. Then we'll have it being installed here. So it could be like this. Then everything should be black, just to cover it. Okay, perfect. So just to show you kind of a curve frame around this place. Okay, perfect. So since that side is we can rotate to that side. Sorry. Okay. Okay, cool. Then the next thing we're going to do, if this is just like this, we'll have to find a means of making it cool. Okay. Or better still, go to the sticker. We'll have our sticker around this place. You have your sticker here. Then you tap empty area, go to the color, give it a black color. You go here, tap a color, give it a black color. Repeat the same process here. Repeat the same process here. So now we are through with what we're going to do. And adding a little shadow to the particular area is just for the text sake. If not for the text sake, we wouldn't have adding anything relating to that. Okay, we are just adding. Let me check. Okay, so copy. So when we copy, we already secure everything around this side. So now we can put in our write-up to make everything cool. So the next thing we're going to do is to just have what we call a temptation. We have temptation. We want to use a font called Bagger. So check a font called Bagger font. Then let's see whether we can just make it align or non-align. Bagat. Okay. If this can actually work, but if it can work, we'll go to the font area. So we look for better font that can actually work here. So let's check for Rubik. Should only be okay. Mic will not be okay. So temptation. So guess this should be fine. So we have this temptation. Sorry. So we have temptation. Temptation should be long enough. So we have it around this particular area. So now after having that, we are going to copy. Then we have Sunday. Temptation Sunday. So we increase the size and we'll make sure that everything actually aligns properly. So shift it up a little bit. After shifting, then you ensure that everything is properly aligned. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So after that, the next thing we're going to do, you can shift this to this side a little bit. Why this will be moved to make sure it's centralized. So we have another font where we have a night club. So what we're going to do is to just rotate. After rotation, we reduce the size, then space it properly. So spacing it properly shouldn't covered. So it will be around here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So after that, we will now put in all our write-ups as we want it. We can reduce this, then we'll have it increase to 100%. Then it can now be positioned around here. So now we will have a kind of a shape. The shape will be like this, and we'll have it follow alignment and have it properly placed here, but it will not exceed this write-up. So we can move it more closer and we give it a different color. We give it a different color. Okay, so let's give it different color. So we'll have this color. So after that, we'll have our writer being put across. We'll have, so we'll have our text area. We'll have music policy. And that will be placed here. So we can make it bold anyway, but properly placed. So after that, we can go to the text area where we'll have all the DJ sax. Okay, DJ sax. We have DJ K. We have DJ Avalon. DJ Kak. Okay, well, all our DJ being saved anyway. Okay, so we'll have this being covered. Okay, It's cool. So now we can reduce the size and have it position around here. Okay, perfect. So we can position it around here and I'll allow it to follow a proper path. So after that, the next thing we're going to do is to just copy everything, including nightclub, Sunday, temptation. So we have everything being moved up so as to create space at the bottom. So increase the size. Very cool. So the next thing we're going to do is to have we have Sunday. Okay. So after that we can increase the size and we'll have it position at the middle. So it could be around there. Okay, perfect. So after that we can now have our write up. It's Sunday 1809. So that should be around there. After reduction, should be in line with this. Okay, this is cool as well. So now we can now have copy this, then have a position around here. Okay, have a position around here. We can reduce the size anyway, but it has to be positioned around here. Okay, so after that we shift it down a little bit, or it should be here, then we shift it down. Okay, then reduce. Okay, perfect. We can increase the size so it's cool like this. So now this can be copy where we have hype affair, hype man. Then we'll have to position this here. Now we have to copy this, the shisha. So we're moving towards the hand. So where we have, okay, we'll have colors. We have colors. We have Rubinjo. Then we have hype coin. Perfect. So now we position this under here. So it has to be at the center anyway. So increasing the size a bit. No font was used except this font. Everything is also a custom font. And we are done with everything. So this is cool, right? So this is how we can just come up with a very simple petty flyer on our Android smartphone using our PixelLab. So if we care, we can use Montezera font for that particular middle. And if everything scatter, just go to the recover and you tap on it. So you have all your work back. You can go back and you apply repeating the same action you are trying to do, and everything you get them set. Now you can just adjust to make sure everything is properly aligned. The space in between should be measurable and should be justified. So thanks for watching. I believe we'll learn something from here. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified whenever I update my channel with amazing video like this. And if you are my subscriber and you haven't hit the notification bell icon, please endeavor to do this so that you won't miss any of my video. You will find the resources at the description of this video, including the PLP, and the PLP password is Deco Graphics. Endeavor to download. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Have your work being safe. with Ultra and with PNG and PNG. Thank once again.